Today we're talking my entire collection from Mancera Paris. I'll be sharing what I love about them, which ones are my favorite, and I'll also be sharing my top 3 for Valentine's Day. The very first one on my list is Instant Crush. A few years ago, Instant Crush was a crowd favorite. It was super popular. It was just like a go-to option. When you thought of the cream of the crop fragrances, Instant Crush fell somewhere in there because it was so sought after, so hyped up. First off, it's a very long-lasting fragrance. Smells amazing, just really beautiful. It's classified as unisex, but to me it leans more feminine and I absolutely love it. This was my intro fragrance to Mancera Paris. This one has saffron, which makes it very vibrant. It has rose, amber, and jasmine, which give the fragrance a very sexy appeal in my opinion. We also have vanilla and musk, so like I said, there is some sweetness to this, but it is very vibrant. Citrus fruits are listed on Instant Crush, but to be honest, I feel like the other notes are very dominant and they definitely take over. Popular for a reason, and I really enjoy this one. So next up, we have holidays. We're talking about vacations on an exotic island. We're talking crystal blue waters. We're talking bikini season. This is what holidays is. It has a lot of tropical notes. I always wanted to add that one to my collection. I did choose it without knowing what it smelled like. So it has some beautiful soft marine notes, which gives it that little beachy, sun-tanny vibe. It has bergamot and sparkling coconut. The coconut is quite dominant in here. We have tiare flower and ylang ylang, giving it that added tropical feel. Beautiful, beautiful notes. It's very smooth. I feel like the tiare flower, the coconut, as well as the sandalwood give it that really smooth edge. It's so beautiful. Look at this, y'all. It's so airy at the same time. If you want a beautiful vacation scent, I feel like holidays is a great option. For your tropical escape, for your dream destination, you can definitely grab holidays and you will be set. Like, you don't even need anything else. Love, love, love this one. This one, of course, is more of a summer staple in my opinion, whereas Instant Crush is a little bit more like year-round. Next up, we have Amber Fever. So this one is heavy on the musk side of things. There's whiskey notes and tonka bean, but I don't feel like those stand out as much. You do get some of that whiskey, a little touch of booziness, but not too much. The musk is dominant as well as that ambery base. Very beautiful. Is an amazing, amazing trail. In one way it's toned down, but in the other aspect on the musky side, I feel like it's turned all the way up, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you like the notes I mentioned, this one is quite beautiful. It could be a signature scent. When I first got this fragrance, I felt like it was ultra sexy. All the Mancera fragrances are classified as unisex, but this one I'm about to talk about definitely leans more on the masculine side. But I love it so much. I feel like it's ultra sexy. It is very understated in a way. It kind of creeps up on you. I feel like this one appeals more to the masculine crowd, but I have no issues wearing fragrances, no matter who it was designed for. Sometimes, of course, I enjoy more feminine fragrances and I just want that sometimes, but sometimes I enjoy a very edgy fragrance. I'm talking about Intense Red Tobacco. Now, this one is so sexy. On a guy, it smells amazing. On a woman, it is very mysterious, almost magnetic. The name Intense Red Tobacco already tells you so much about the fragrance. Love the color of the bottle. It kind of like shifts away from their usual colors. This one gives us some quiet intensity, if that makes sense. When you spray it, it's not at all loud. Creeps up on you like a thief in the night. This one has saffron, cinnamon, some very warm notes. On top of that, you have leather and tobacco. So again, very contrasting notes, some super powerful, some softer notes. I feel like that is what helps to balance off the fragrance in an amazing way. So again, this one is not your average Mancera. This one is daring. This one is sexy. It's bold, but quietly so. And of course, you have your vanilla and musk in the base with some woody notes and amber. So it's giving a lot. The composition is quite complex, very loaded, if you ask me. They just keep adding stuff to their fragrances, but somehow they work, somehow they are just so good. Whenever I'm in the mood for it and I put it on, it is a very enjoyable experience for me. The next one on my list is for the guys. I will just say it right away because this one is definitely not leaning feminine. To me, it's all masculine energy, very sexy, commanding, in charge, confident sexiness, but from a guy. This is Black Noir, and I'm kind of happy I have the smaller bottle, and I do wear it in case you're wondering, but you can layer it with other scents to make it more of what you want it to be. This is quiet but very dominating. The notes here are also insane, just like red tobacco. So the only way I can put it is to say that Black Noir is for the fellas. I am a little possessive about my Mancera collection, and those I don't gift to anyone, and I wear every single one of them. What I do with this one, I wear it with more Gourmand scents, so it tones down the intensity here a lot. This one has pink and black pepper, but it also has lavender. The lavender here is not like a clean sheets type of lavender. It's just enough to lighten the top notes. Every stage of this gets more intense because we have oud, we have patchouli leaves, Cuban tobacco leaves, like they were not playing any games. And then you have vetiver, you have amber in the base. So very challenging notes here, and it takes like a very confident woman to wear this alone. I have worn it by itself in very, very extreme cold temperatures. I just feel like it fits those moments. This one is geared towards the cooler months in my opinion, as well as intense red tobacco. They make excellent fragrances for the cooler weather. So the compositions here are quite similar, unique and masculine leaning. However, again, this one is my preferred choice. The next one on my list, I was super excited to receive it. When I got it, it was a little confusing. So the next one is Tonka Cola. This one has cinnamon. It has black cherry, which I don't detect at all. Initially, when I just got it, I did not get the cola vibe about it because for me it was heavy on the cinnamon. Then we have a fizzy cola in the heart of it, which eventually you do detect, I feel like, closer to the dry down when it transitions. I did not get it initially and I was like, how is this? But it's so good and it lasts for an eternity on your skin. It's sweet, it's cola, it's cinnamon. It's also not a refreshing fizzy type of drink like you would think when you think of a cola. Then we have patchouli in here, which probably helps with the longevity factor. We do have tonka beans in the base, labdanum and vanilla. Some gourmand notes along with the fizzy cola to make it very unique, very different. But then at the same time, the cinnamon is trying to kind of fight for first place. It is front and center, no question. When Tonka Cola does transition, I feel like you feel the magic. Now that the fragrance has like sat for a little bit, I feel like I also detect the orange flower in here. So a very interesting, unique fragrance, and I really enjoy this one. It's pretty realistic once it transitions. We're almost there. And the next one on my list is definitely all about summer. The name is very summery. You think about it, you want to be poolside, you want to be sipping on your favorite drink, just chilling, okay? Next up, we have Melody of the Sun. To me, this is a very classy, beautiful summer fragrance. It's so refreshing. I can tell immediately there's citrusy notes. I love the notes in here. Absolutely gorgeous. Melody of the Sun gives us summer but sophisticated. It is so well blended, so refined in my opinion. This one has a beautiful top of lemon, pear, lavender, blackcurrant, and cardamom. We have clean, we have citrus, we have sweet, beautiful, and we have a light sweetness as well. Then we have green tea, which I feel like is what makes this fragrance so classy. Like, I like the tea note here. The blend is incredible, mixed with jasmine, cedarwood, and sunflower. So very smooth, very refined, very high tea, you know, like it's giving me vacation on a yacht. I love that. Then we have Mate, which is also a tea. I just love the composition, y'all. It's so pretty. We also have musk, but I feel like the tea notes are king here in this, and mixed with the citrus notes, absolutely beautiful. So love this in the summer. It's light, easy to wear. If you want a classy and beautiful fragrance for those hot summer months, Melody of the Sun would be my top pick. I love holidays a lot. This one is a love affair for sure. So the next one is a Gourmand Lover's Dream. It was released not too long ago. It is very popular, very well loved. I am definitely a fan. It deserves all the hype. This is Amore Caffe. So good. Oh my god. This is addictive. This is sexy. This is gourmand. This is edgy at the same time. This is everything I didn't know I needed. I am obsessed with Amore Caffe. We have black coffee, amaretto liquor. You have a boozy side to this, which makes it very sexy, by the way. Mixed with the hot notes of vanilla ice cream. Just think about it. And a hint of speculoos, which I tried the other day. I actually have some speculoos. It's a cookie. It is very interesting. Not my favorite, but still I get the inspiration, you know? Because imagine just putting the cookie in the ice cream. Just yum. And then we have Vanilla Pods, brown sugar, and gray amber. And it's so good. If you love delicious fragrances, you love gourmand fragrances, you love fragrances that make people ask you what you're wearing, that will definitely generate compliments, Amore Caffe is doing all of that and so much more. Anybody who loves gourmand fragrances, you will love Amore Caffe. It's worth the hype. It's just so good. Now, if you're not into those notes, you might not enjoy it. It might not be your cup of tea. But put it on your skin, wear it for a little bit. I promise you, it will change your mind. Amore Caffe did for me what I did not get in Tonka Cola, and I'm here for it. I love that for me. Yes, this is an obsession. I love it so much. Highly recommend. Next up, we have Cosmic Pepper. I haven't worn this one much. It's an explosion of notes and super powerful. It's powerful. It is very present. As soon as it hits your skin, the notes begin to do what they need to do. Cosmic Pepper has a very citrus heavy top. You also have rose, you have a touch of oud, and then you have black pepper. So they're spicy, they're citrusy. In the base we have tonka bean. I do not detect it here at all. I feel like the citrus top is very prominent. White musk, which I get. Some people might argue that it's more masculine leaning, and I could see that as well. Although it's strong, it's not for cooler temperatures. Like this one is a good one. I feel like you could reach for date night in the summer or even in the spring. It is a very light and airy composition, but it has a lot of oomph to it. It has a lot of power to it. Light and airy, but still powerful. And I do like the dry down a lot. This one is a like for me. I do feel like there's a certain like intriguing quality about the fragrance, even if it's like not on my top list of favorites. The last one was a more recent addition, which I love. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, spoiler alert, this one is a love. This is Rose's Vanille. Rose's Vanille is so gorgeous. I'm obsessed. Well, you guys know I love roses, so it probably isn't a surprise that I love this so much because I just fell in love at first spray. This one is amazing, beautiful, sexy, enticing, intriguing. Mancera loves lemon because this one has lemon in it. In the top, we have Turkish Delight with rose, which makes it what it is. The heart of it is just all rose. It's almost like a honeyed rose. We have cedarwood, vanilla, and white musk. The composition here is more simplified, but I am so in love. It smells amazing. Longevity is absolutely great. Can't get enough. I highly recommend this one for many reasons. It has a seductive quality about it. That's probably why I like it, which brings me to my next point. So the 3 fragrances I would recommend for Valentine's Day. If you want to smell like a delicious, irresistible vixen, you could wear Amore Caffe. If you want to just smell like you have money and you want to be the center of attention, I feel like Instant Crush would be a great choice. And finally, if you want to seduce, entice someone on Valentine's Day, definitely Rose's Vanille. These 3 are my top choices. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.